So even these the seagulls,
Yeah.
yeah, the seagulls
Excited.
are excited about you because I just found out the secret of you that you are making group consultations in India, and actually we just had a wonderful breakfast in a very special restaurant, and my big love of my teenagerhood, Kelly Preston, was there. Of course, there was no way to approach her, but she looks like 30, still very young
Yeah,
and
it's
beautiful,
true. The wife of John Travolta.
right? And I just realized that I want to bring this group consultation that you evolved through some 10 years, and I want you to speak more about it, what it's all
Okay.
about.
The group consultation was designed for business owners, professionals, executives who wanted to take advantage of my consultation programs, which I'll explain, which are very unique and have great insight. But many were not prepared to spend the $12,500, which is for 2 days. Now, when I say 2 days, I don't want to give the wrong impression, because the amount of time spent is irrelevant. It's what have you discovered? What have you realized? What these clients pay for is not time. It's the solution to difficulties, problems that never seem to get solved. We solve them and then they don't solve. Or the growth is just too slow. And one other point, and that is I'm looking for areas that are working. The big mistake that a lot of executives make in growing a company or a business is too much attention is spent on things that aren't working, when they should be also spending time on evaluating and determining the cause of why something is working. So this time that we spend is basically locating the causes of things and solving them. And as an example, I conducted this group consultation work for an individual in Bogota, Colombia. $12,500 was spent, but he made $2 million because I found something. Actually, I'll tell you what I found. They were having expansion problems. It would expand to a certain point, and then it would kind of fall down. And when he explained this to me and I evaluated it further, I found that he considered that any time you expand is going to be more hassle, more headaches, and it's hard to hold on to. Well, that's not expansion done with control, and I shared with him what Mr. Hubbard had to say about expansion. And or what he was concerned with was, I don't want to overexpand. I don't want overexpansion. And I shared with him that Hubbard said, there's no such thing as overexpansion. There is only underorganization. If you have a base of expansion, you can expand to infinity. But if you don't have the base, if you don't have the stability under you, then overexpansion is too heavy. See, when you look at expansion, look at it almost like altitude. You know, the higher you go, the more pressure. So your base has to be stronger. And when we reviewed where his base was weak, and we replaced it, which was personnel, sometimes the hats or the activities that they do, and we strengthened the base, I can expand. I can bring in more business. I'm no longer afraid. And that's what we do in the group consultation, because not everybody has the economic. I mean, look, in India, they're not going to spend $12,500, except these maybe major corporations. And I work a lot with individuals. So I created the group consultation mastermind session for 5 only. I leave it for you to invite, and those 5 will spend an entire day with me. We will review every aspect of their business and operation. We will share the most important factors of business. And the next day, I will meet with everybody, or the next day or two, I will meet with everyone individually. Personal consultation. And I've been able to reduce that now to just $2,500 for each individual. And those who sign up early are able to bring their vice president or their spouse, he or she works with them. So it's been a very good opportunity for people who want the personal attention, but don't have the time or energy to do the full program. And that's basically how it was born. It's been very, very successful, and most people appreciate it quite a bit.
Wow. And I'm looking forward to it, absolutely. And I'm already thinking about some clients who I will offer this opportunity. And I hope that 4 or 5 companies take advantage of it, and we will have a great time.
Right. You know, it's made easy in this sense because I'm not getting there until June, or I'm not getting there until later in the year, and that means if they make a deposit, and then they don't have to pay the balance until we arrive, and it should be quite simple and certainly a great investment.
Okay, so thank you for spending the time with me. It was a pleasure, and see you soon in Europe.
Very good. Thank you.
Thank you.